Hello everybody, Nova's Ace here, and I wanted to do an Overwatch video today. It's an actual Overwatch video, so you don't have to get your hopes up. But instead of a regular battle one, I wanted to go over the characters of Overwatch and their roles in battle. Now you guys may already know this and may not, but I'm just going to be trying to give my own take on these heroes and what I have thought of them and how I have played them. So first, we're just going to list off what they are. These are more the attackers, ranging from the Doomfister to the Speedy Girl, Tracer B Bay, and then we have more of a defense, going from Bastion to Widowmaker. There's the characters in between, which we'll get to later. Diva to Zarya, which these are more of the tanky players, people who can get in there, take some damage, and fight back with these lovely healers. We got from Ana to Zenyatta. So these guys are more based on healing and trying to go through the steps of let's keep them alive. Besides Symmetra, she just be there. She sets up the traps and keeps everyone alive. These are the support players. Okay, so this is going to be one character per episode, so there's going to be a lot of episodes, and every time a new character comes out, I will be doing a report on them. The first character I will be doing is Moira, the newest character added to the roster. Now,
will reveal the truth.
She speaks a lot, I guess. But let's just get down to the basics with Moira. Okay. Take this bot, for example. I'm either going to drain the health out of it. Oh my gosh, this is loud. Give it a second, guys. Sound. I think that should work. Yep, there we go. This is more of the draining. You drain them till they die, so to say. And it kind of just regens your HP. So let's come down here to the savage bots of destruction. Let them shoot me for a second and I'll show you. Okay, now you see I've lost not that much of health, but I've lost quite a bit. Attacking an enemy with this beam will eventually revive your health back to full and kill the enemy. Now this next one I'm showing off is this. Healing. I don't know these specific names. Here, let me check. Biotic Orb, Fade, Biotic Grasp, I think these are called. So Biotic Grasp for healing and Biotic Grasp for darkness. But then, now the next thing is, say you're in a tight spot. Let's just let this thing take some of my health down. Say I need to escape soon before it shoots again, or it shoots me. You can hit the L1 button if you're playing on PlayStation and have that and teleport out of the way kind of thing. It's the Fade ability. Next thing we're going over is the Biotic Orbs. Now the Biotic Orbs go from Damage Orb or Healing Orb, and that one's going to heal your enemy, well, not enemies, your partners, and keep them alive for as long as possible. So it's kind of a good thing. Now, this is the damage one. The damage one will latch onto any enemy it can and shrink as it takes their life away. Now to describe the ultimate move, which I'm pretty sure is called Coalescence. I love it. We're going to go from let these guys respawn and start taking damage again. He's already taken some health. So if we do this, now this ultra move heals your enemy, well, heals your partners and damages your enemies, leaving them in a sore spot for trying to get out of the way. Same thing goes with the damage orb and healing orb. Make sure to always keep these ready and don't just use them blindly like I do. Okay, so those are the basic moves for Moira. I've collected some of the sprays, and I gotta say my favorite has to be the Pixel version, and sweet, yes. Comment down below if you've earned the Pixel version yet. It's pretty cool, I like it. Got that cool pixely texture. Tasty. Now I'm gonna share some of my experiences with Moira. Okay, so I played Moira for a long time after she came out in-game. My one issue with her, though, was if you jump in, it wasn't so much an issue on how she was developed or created, it was more of when I jumped into battle, I was normally focusing on the enemies and healing my partners as much as possible. The only issue is when I jumped into battle, certain enemies could just instantly take you down. And I understand you have to have the whole watch out for this enemy because it can do this damage, and watch out for this enemy because it can do this. And my only negative thing about that is when jumping into battle, make sure you always watch what you're doing. Don't jump in blindly, hoping that you're going to get the first kill of the match, because you'll be dead in instants. Now also, that was more of the DPS. Now on the other note, when healing your enemy, well, I keep saying enemies like you're healing your foes, but when you're healing your partners and giving them great health, I like to focus on tanks. I know you're a healer, so you have to go over everybody, but just healing the tanks is something that you normally want to keep up for your whole team. The coalescence move that I've been showing off in this video really does help with that when you're shooting through your partners and also hitting the enemies, making sure you get a good balance of heals and a good balance of damage put out. I also have to say though, there was other issues with where I would be running around and trying to get another Moira, and it would just be a battle of regaining and damaging, and we'd both be hitting each other, but it would be slow until someone messed up. And I thought it was a kind of funny duel, but at the same time it did get irritating when the other people had other Moiras on their team. Just got to start working on always make sure you put out the right orb at the right time, and make sure you're taking damage properly and not just sitting in the middle of the room taking it from other people. Now I've got to say, some of the best things I've done with Moira have to be if you enjoy trick shotting, this has to be one of them, to where you bounce it off a certain thing and it flies a certain way. Clearly I'm not good at that. But also it's the healing. Trick shotting may be cool to where you can get your partners healed up and they're back in the fight and ready, but at the same time, if you can trick shot the damage orb off of certain walls or in certain rooms, you will be able to deal damage, and that is one of the coolest things you can do. But that's about it for Moira. I did enjoy her character, and I really think she was a good new player for the game. She's something that you don't always have, and something that you're going to want later down the line. So, comment down below what you've done with Moira and some of your best games that you've had with Moira. And if you haven't tried Moira, I really would tell you to, because she has to be one of the funnest I've played in a while. So, thank you to everyone out there who likes and comments and subscribes, because we reached 50 subscribers, like I've said, and that is pretty sweet. So the next video will be coming out. I'm sorry that they didn't come out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday like I thought they would, but it's going to have to be 2 today and then 1 tomorrow, just to catch up. We ended up getting caught up on a project, and my computer wasn't loading properly. So, yeah. I would like to thank you all for watching, and have a good day.